How we doing, guys? Myself, Chris Predator OBE here with a quick one. Real talk, true season. I just want to touch on this quickly, and I know a lot of people are already just debating and questioning, and it's the same thing again. Like I said, majority of us that's got baby mothers or baby fathers, we hate them. Just tell the truth. You dislike them, so you're always gonna call them waste. And man, them will say, "Oh, she's a waste gal," and girls will call him a waste man. And I'm not sitting there. I don't know Mo's situation. We don't know Mo Gilligan's situation in that kind of sense. We've heard this woman come out, and the one thing that I do not like that women don't understand, sometimes in certain areas, the man just might not want to be in your life anymore. Have you ever thought about that? I don't know why you don't want to be in the child's life, because when the child's young, you always make it about yourself, not the child. So if I want to see you, I've got to see you and the child. If I want to do something, I've got to do something with you and the child. If I want to go somewhere, I've got to go somewhere with you and the child. That's just one scenario. Second scenario, and the reasons why guys hold back, because behind closed doors, we don't really hear some of the stories. We're not understanding about suicide, and the reasons why the suicide rates is up. I've lost a friend right now that took his life because a woman disallowed him from seeing his child and played it off like, "Oh, I never stopped him," and all the rest of it. But they made him jump through many of hoops. He's working. "Oh, you need to come and see the child now." "But I'm working." "Oh, so that means you don't want to take care of your child?" Rah, you're not even listening to what I'm saying to you though. So cool, cuts down work. "Oh, you're not making enough money. What, you think you're just going to be sitting around here rare thinking that you could just take her for a couple of hours?" "But you said that you wanted me to take her more." Make it make sense. So now man's back at him. So once again, women, I know, and I'm not sitting there saying that ain't percentage of men that are deadbeats, waste man, don't want to step up, don't do nothing for their kids, want to be putting hands on fists and all the rest of it. We get it. We get it. But there's also men out there that are trying every single day to see their child being denied. You got men right now that's climbing on top of buildings trying to see their child being denied. You go to court, you go to family court, but still denied. And we keep saying, "Oh, make sure you're on the birth certificate." Birth certificate means nothing. They sit there and say, "Oh, the woman's meant to be able to share with you what your child is doing, what your child is going through." They don't share nothing. I always say to my missus right now, I'm grateful because she allows me to have a choice with my son. The school that he goes to, the nursery that he goes to, how he's being brought up, because she could turn around tomorrow and be like, "He's going to that school," and she's got the rights. She could turn around and say, "We're moving." She's got the rights. So once again, let's not sit there and go on like women don't have a certain amount of rights. And when you do leave a relationship, unfortunately, we're hearing about he might have another partner. There's a lot of her that's probably thinking that things would have got better. But sometimes in certain relationships, it was already sour. Who knows? There's so-called talks that she was 12 weeks pregnant, and then that's when he moved on. But how do we even know the situation in the sense of she decided to have this child, feeling like majority of the time that you're going to keep the man? Let's not always look at the situation of he's just a bad father. I'm sure that he wants to be in his child's life, and if he doesn't, then that's wrong. And many men need to step up, and I'm always an advocate for that. But I'm not an advocate for every single person always putting down men to try and go on like we don't want to see our kids. But what's you guys' thoughts? Comment below.